Hey guys, I am IzDaisho, and I am here with a gameplay commentary of Call of Duty Black Ops. This one is definitely going to be really different than anything I remember bringing you guys. So I may have mentioned it in a past class or a past video or so where I mentioned that I'm taking a communications class. And first of all, this gameplay is just a regular team deathmatch on jungle, and I'm using the Spectre, which is a really dumb choice for this map, so that's why I decided to upload it. I still managed to get a decent score, not a good score, but anyway, I'm taking this communications class, and I basically have to make a little mini presentation for tomorrow. It's not, later on we're going to have to make longer presentations that are harder and require more research and preparation. But this one, he basically just, every class, he's just like, alright, you and you, two people, have to do a little presentation on current events. And whatever you want, pretty much. So I found, I was trying to look for something, and I found a nice little article that I wanted to talk about. So I'm going to pretty much just do my presentation to you guys and see how it works out. And if it works out well, then I'll be happy, and I won't have to do any more preparation. But anyway, so I'm just going to talk about the current event. If you don't want to hear about what it is, then just click off the video, because it's not going to be anything Call of Duty related or anything like that. So I'm just going to start in a couple of seconds, and then yeah, hope it goes well. Hey guys, I am here to present a current event issue to you that is, it was really interesting to me. I found it, an article about it on the Wall Street Journal, actually, and it is pretty much just about China attacking the United States. So, yeah, I know that article, that title sounds a little interesting and weird. Like, you probably wouldn't expect me to be talking about that title, because you think you would have heard about it if something like as significant as another major superpower attacking another superpower. So, before you guys get all worried about it and start protesting and start saying, I hate China, and stuff like that, then I'm going to actually explain what's going on. So, the article is basically not about a real attack, but about a cyber attack. So basically, I'm going to talk about a little later about how we know it's China, but basically China has been hacking into our some oil companies' data, and they've been stealing personal company data. The article didn't say, because McAfee, which is the virus protection, or the company that pretty much found out about these attacks, they didn't say which companies, but 5 major oil companies' data was pretty much stolen, and this has been going on actually since 2009. So it's not just like a one-time thing. And something that was really interesting is it's not like the most super hackers, like the best hackers in the entire world, are doing this. It's actually just regular, well, maybe not regular workers, but they're doing it on a regular schedule. There's a lot of them. They're doing it on a 9-to-5 schedule, and it's a little it's a little weird to think like that. I mean, you don't really think about war or an attack as a cyber attack, but anyway, so it's not really an attack on the United States itself. It's just on some oil companies, and we don't know. There's no way to predict why they're doing it or why they're attacking them. But using those techniques, the techniques that this company is using to get into the oil company, is the same way that you can actually spy on anything. You can hack into anything. But they did say that these attacks weren't a sabotage, they were just a spying or espionage. Like, they're trying to get information, they're not trying to actually break anything, like shut down systems or anything like that. So basically, the way we know that it's actually from China is because the McAfee was able to track IP addresses, or internet addresses. So basically, like, they can figure out where in the world the things are coming from. The servers are run by a Chinese gentleman who we don't, a Chinese man who we don't know if he's involved or he knows what's going on, but he definitely runs the servers, and they're in China. As I said before, the 9-to-5 thing, they're working. The people who are hacking are working from 9 to 5 Beijing time. So it seems like the evidence is pretty stacked that it would be from China, but there's no hard evidence, like you bust in and you walk up to somebody's computer and read the back of it or anything like that. But it's still a pretty big, there's still a lot of proof. So, I mean, some questions that we have to really ask is like, is cyber attacks, are they really in the future, are they going to be something really, really important? Is that how we're going to wage war instead of trying to shoot people and kill people? Is it just going to be like, all right, we want to know your information, then we're going to know where all your troops are or whatever? And then how does a country like the U.S. respond to this? I mean, you can see that the fact that I don't think that any of you have heard about this just shows that we're really not taking this so seriously, and we don't think that this is such a big deal. But I don't know. I mean, it seems like a pretty big deal to me. They hacked into into us, and it seems like an act of war almost. But I'm not calling for an attack on China or anything. I'm just bringing to you guys a really interesting an interesting thing that an interesting article that I found really interesting. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm done. Have a nice day. Bye. Okay, so that was my speech. I don't think it went that well, but it wasn't that bad. Hopefully I'm showing you a bonus clip right now. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. Bye.